When you think of fire safety, you probably think of firefighters, but there are other men and women who play a vital role in keeping us all safe. It's time for our safety check-in. We're here at Homer Dukes Training Center. I'm with Dion Abril, a good friend and the business manager from the Arizona Sheet Metal Workers Local 359.
How you doing, Councilman?
I'm doing well.
Great.
So Dion, what do we have here?
We're here today to highlight our new Testing, Adjusting, and Balancing Lab, which is certified through the Testing, Adjusting, and Balancing Bureau. This lab was made possible through contributions made from our contractors. It's with these contributions that we also run our apprenticeship program. We run our journeyman upgrade program, which is a continuous education program for all of our graduated journeymen. Yeah, that's what we're here today.
And what's important to remember is sheet metal workers from Local 359 are working all over the state of Arizona.
Certainly.
So they're literally putting their hands on many buildings throughout the state of Arizona. It's important to have the right training in place.
Yes, you know what? One of the main things here at the Sheet Metal Workers is JTC. We want to make sure that we have the upgrades and all the up-to-date industry updates that we need to make sure that our manpower is the most qualified out there.
So Dion, we're talking about the most highly skilled, highly trained craftspeople in the state of Arizona. They're getting their training here at Homer Dukes, and it's not costing the taxpayers anything.
No, actually, it's made through contributions from our contractors. SMACNA organization is our contractors association. Our contractors make contributions to the Joint Apprenticeship Training Committee. That Joint Apprenticeship Training Committee is run by 3 contractors and 3 of the labor.
How long is the training program for?
The training program's a 5-year program. It's a concentrated program, core program run through the Sheet Metal International. We have 1 week every 7 weeks or so. Our apprentices come into class and spend a 40-hour week. Specifically training, again, like I said, the book training, the hands-on training, and then after that they go on to their on-the-job training.
Now, this is a college-accredited Earn While You Learn program, correct?
Yes, it is. Actually, our apprentices, they come in for their 40-hour week, and then they go out to our contractors and learn, or they're utilizing all of the things that they learned through this program.
Now, this is the only place in Arizona like this.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Actually, it's one of 20 within the United States that's certified through the Testing, Adjusting, and Balancing Bureau. Before, we used to have to go out of state to certify our men and women, but now we actually get to do it here. We're actually now on one of the rotations, certification rotations in the United States. Like I said, one of 20.
Now, Dion, this is one of 20 in the United States. I'm glad to have you here in the city of Phoenix, in the state of Arizona. Now, let's take a look at some of the technical training with Albert. So we're here with Albert Blanco. You're going to show us some of the things that some of the journey people here work on, right?
Correct.
All right, what are we looking at?
Here we're looking at a typical system that you could find in any building, home, office, you name it, you could find it. Here we have a fire damper that is labeled FSD, so that stands for fire smoke damper. We have a smoke detector access door to gain entry into that ductwork so we can maintain, correct, change out any components of that fire damper.
Now, tell us what a fire damper is.
A fire damper is the heart and soul of a building. Without that, your building will not perform and save lives. And with these components all in place, being tested and qualified and retested and requalified according to NFPA codes, which stands for National Fire Protection, and UL codes, Underwriters Laboratory, and JACO codes, which is for hospitals. These are the codes that we do follow in order to maintain these fire dampers. And also, the most important thing is the manufacturer recommendations, which states in their literature that these fire dampers have to be inspected and requalified according to these codes. And the fire damper does not save lives. We're helping controlling the fire. A smoke damper also doesn't save lives. We're trying to control the flow of smoke and give it a pathway to exit. And sometimes we want smoke dampers to open up to bring in fresh air along with the makeup units, like in stairwell pressurization, where everybody goes down a stairwell. We want the air changes per hour to change very rapidly, meaning we want to bring in good air and take out the bad air. Good air in, bad air out, real quickly. So it's all constant fresh air for the people to escape.
Okay. And I will tell you, as a firefighter, many times when we respond to fires, it's because equipment has failed in that building. So everything you're saying is incredibly important. The training is very important. Can we get a closer look at one of
Yes,
the
we can go
fire
look
dampers?
at a fire damper open and close. Here we have this system that is set up for fire life safety training. Normally, when you come to a system, you're not going to see it open like this. Right now, it's for training purposes. We have it manipulated so I can open and close this fire damper, and if you get a closer look, here we can see that fire damper close. And that's what should happen in a building. And here we have the fire damper closed, then I can reopen it for training purposes. And if we can physically see that opening and closing, we get a better understanding of what the equipment is supposed to do, which will help us save lives.
Which is obviously very important.
Correct.
So Albert, I really appreciate
Thank you, sir.
you taking the time.
Yep.
For more information, go to the website. This is obviously very important, actual life safety information. Now let's get back to the studio.